January 30th, 2021.
Your question, please, if you have it. Yes.
Yes, Master. In the lecture entitled Tim Kotu's Love Will Win, Part 3 of 9, on June 10th, 2020, Master shared the God of Victims message. It says, infected around 3 billion plus, and die will be millions, 4.2 plus.
Yes.
Master, is there any update or more messages from the God of Victims that Master could share with us, especially now with multiple COVID-19 variants that are circulating globally?
No, I did not ask them. I did not have a conference lately because I've been busy moving, okay?
Yes,
and burdened with so many things. Moving house is not my favorite, okay? It really drives me a lot. And when in new places, I have to rearrange things, try to find things, and try to organize things, alone. It's not very easy for me, okay?
Yes, Master.
I did not ask, but I look in the news and it's nothing good really, is it? Yeah?
No, Master.
Yes. And even if they're dying more, you don't have the chance to always know the truth, okay, huh?
Yes.
For example, recently, if you read in the news, it says, like, for example, in New York City, the nursing homes people, the governor of New York did not tell the whole picture. Recently, they are forced by the attorney general, so the health assistant of the governor have to tell the truth. It's almost 13,000 old people die in their old homes because of COVID-19, because they shipped people there and infected them also, because they didn't want to bring them to the hospital in the beginning, they're afraid, and so they just shoved them into the nursing homes.
Yes, Master.
And then infected also older people who live there. The old home?
Yes, Master.
They call it either nursing home or old home. 12,700 something. You read it, you know it. Just recently it came out. And they say, with the number came out with many other things like corruption and, a lot of factor burying and stuff like that came out altogether. It's very sad,
Yes, Master.
They don't care about old people. They think old people anyway, they will die soon, so they just shove them all in there, and so they died. 13,000, no? Almost 13,000. Can you believe that? Yes. And who knows if there are other numbers that are not reported or, deliberately deleted or forgotten. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
yes.
Master.
So just that, in just one little corner of America, the numbers has been hidden like that. They say only maybe a very little number before, yeah? But they did not say almost 13,000 people died. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
That was in the beginning, and now more, who knows? So in many corners of the world, people just die and die and die. Nobody even counts. Nobody even reports. Nobody even cares. You see on the TV, the whole big field is planted with white little flags.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
One flag symbolizes one tomb, a hurry to bury, The whole field is like that, full of white little flags. They have no time to make like a tombstone for the tomb, for the dead people. No time. They just put white flags. And they dig hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of holes, always ready there. Many countries are like that, and even they cannot see people in the hospital. They have to see them in a parking lot or with the emergency Red Cross car or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Or makeshift hospital with simple, plastic tent, like something like that in winter. Understand me?
Yes.
And not your winter, England winter, Ireland winter, You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yes. Cold, damn, miserable. And people are already sick and dying and have to endure all these kind of conditions. And lucky they even be taken in. Some are refused even. Yeah, until they really have symptoms or really dying. Yeah. The rest just say stay home, take aspirin, whatever. Oh my God. And that is not to talk about countries who don't have any aspirin or any malaria drug. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Nothing at all. That you have to walk, tens or hundreds of miles to go to the hospital. There's no car even, yes. And even then, the pandemic still comes and visit them, and they still die, and nobody cares, and nobody can count them. Nobody even bothers. They don't have time anymore nowadays with so overburdened patient numbers. Yes, everywhere in the world. Even the Antarctic now, you read it?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes. Even the Antarctic people, who went there for research, they got COVID-19. How? See what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And Taiwan, for 8 months, 9 months, doesn't have anything. And now suddenly a cluster in the hospital. And the doctors still don't know how these patients even got it. The first one, the first couple who got it, and then infected another cluster of them. And doctors still don't know how they got it. But I have warned you before, you always have to be careful when you go out. Okay?
Yes,
If you have to go out. If you don't have to, just stay home for now. Okay, huh? All of you stay together in the community. You don't go out. Because you never know what you get when you're out there. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Like the hospital patients, the Taiwanese government has to quarantine 5,000 people inside the hospital. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
You sick or not sick. Doctor and nurse and everyone.
Yes, Master.
And that's a big hospital. And normally there's nothing at all for 8-9 months already. And Taiwan is recognized as number 1 in medical treatment and facilities, even in the world. They're very proud about that. Well, I would be proud too if I'm Taiwanese. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Compared to other countries like even England, America, South American, France, Europe, all the countries compared together, they're number 1. Believe it or not, that they have 8 months, 9 months under control, nothing happened, and then suddenly, boom, in the hospital like that. It's still manageable, of course, but there was a surprise for them, yeah?
Yes, Master.
That they have to quarantine 5,000 people in the whole area there. And still tracking contact, perhaps, yes. I told you many times before, yes, at least 2 times, that there are people who are asymptomatic, yes? Even though they carry the virus of COVID-19, you don't see it. They don't know it. Because they are asymptomatic. The virus doesn't attack their system, doesn't attack their body, but they carry it, and they could transmit up to 70 days. And carrying around, imagine how many people they can infect for 70 days long. So this case in the hospital is like that. Well, I think, from what I know, okay, of course I can approve it, is that some people, involved in this pandemic newly discovered, they have asymptomatic kind of status.
Yes, Master.
Therefore, they went into hospital. They have nothing. They don't look sick. They are not sick. They don't feel sick for a long time, so they thought they're okay. And normally, a government quarantines you 2-3 weeks, and you're okay, then you can come out. But these people, normal people, they don't quarantine themselves, and even then they carry on living for months already, or for weeks already. No problem. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, now they went to the hospital, then their symptoms, manifested. Normally, after you infected, your system will not, break down or get ill until after some time, you see? So maybe this couple who had the virus, but the symptoms have not shown up until they are in the hospital for 3 days, and then the symptoms comes out, and then they infect others. This is the thing, because they might have been infected somewhere else, and they don't even know yet, and then when they go to the hospital, it's the time is up, so the symptoms comes out.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And then it's too late, and then that's how it happens. Therefore, I say you can never be seriously protected enough for yourself. Do protect yourself. Do listen to the government guidance and listen to my advice about how to take care of yourself when you go out, okay? And when you come back home. After.
Yes, Master.
I keep talking about it. Maybe you guys get bored. The Master is talking about the same thing all the time, but I cannot emphasize enough. Now you know that. Now you know. Okay, huh?
Yes,
Master.
Especially this new variant came from South Africa. And, in England, now it's everywhere else as well. Many places in the world already. These variants. We don't know how they get there. They just got there. Or maybe the virus just mutated itself.
Yes.
So even the government of England, for example, they make billboards everywhere saying the variants spread very fast. Please stay home. Just stay home. All the time they tell them to stay home. But there are cases that they cannot just stay home. You see, it's unavoidable. There are people who are so-called essential workers, they have to go out. And even if they are infected, they might not show anything. And then they will continue infecting others. And others will continue to infect others. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And the new variant, it spread very, very fast. 70-80% faster than the usual one. That is the most scary thing. People are suffering everywhere because they are suffocated. Some people even committed suicide. Some children, they cannot bear it. They die. They kill themselves also. If you are in a forest or somewhere where you have room that you can walk around, even if you have a small villa just enough to sleep in, but you can walk out any time in the nature, you feel different. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes, because you only go there to sleep at night. Yeah? Your sleeping room, sleeping villa. And the rest, you're free to go anywhere, anytime. And you have big spaces around you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Then you don't feel suffocated or claustrophobic. But some people, they stay in a small studio. Normally they share with one or two people, and they got on each other's nerves, and they could just look out the windows, you know what I'm saying? And, oh, this is terrible. This is truly terrible. Yes, and it's a suffering to no end for all the people. Just forsake the meat and things will turn into the better immediately. And they don't do it. My God. How much more do I have to continue talking this way, like a robot, repeating again and again and again, same stuff in a different manner? I'm also tired of it. Also embarrassed, though, always having to say the same thing. And people just tune out already. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
I just... Heavens want to help, but they must have the condition to help. We don't create that condition. We have the power to create any condition in alignment with heavens. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
And then we can synchronize with heaven in order to make the world a better place, even a heaven on earth. But we just don't do it. And I don't know until when we'll talk about this stuff. Just because you tell me, you ask me, so I, by the way, mention it. Otherwise, I'm too tired to even keep saying the same thing. But you guys take care of yourself, okay? Keep warm, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
Master.
Yes, Master.
When it's too cold, they can attack you also, like common cold, stuff like that. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Keep warm, huh? Keep normal, not too sweatily warm. Okay?
Yes,
Yes, Master.
All right. Is that your question? I answer, right?
Yes, thank you very much, Master.
Uh-huh. You don't have to ask heaven anymore. Heaven also shake their heads. And you can just read the news and you know how grave it has become.
Yes, Master.
We have what we can only, heaven and I. Whenever the condition is possible. Because in this world, the law of karma applies, even to the Master and the disciples. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
We cannot go without karma at all. We cannot exist without karma. So we have to have some karma in order to exist in this world. That's the condition to exist on this planet. But that is a different karma. But if we continue, like people continue to kill animals, kill each other and all that, this karma will not go away. It will not be just enough for you to live on. You see what I'm saying? It will make people suffer.
Yes.
Like that, like the pandemic or a lot of disasters going on around the world these days.
Yes,
Master.